if we get into the mind's discourse, we go down a disastrous course. For all of us, the mind is constantly talking, chattering, suggesting inside us. In fact, what the mind is doing is giving a monologue or a discourse. This shouldn't be like this. Why is this like that? Just like some moralizing speakers are constantly prescriptive. That person should be behaving like that. The weather should be like this. The politician should be like this. And even he should be like this. So the mind is always prescribing how things should be and complaining about why they are not like that. And in that sense, the mind is giving a discourse within us. Now, sometimes when we hear somebody speaking, what they speak is not very interesting and we are simply looking at the watch or at the door hoping for it to end and for us to get out. But sometimes it may happen that we may not be able to recognize the importance of what happens when we get absorbed in something. If we are hearing a talk and when we get into it, then we feel as if we are transported somewhere else. While if the talk is insight filled, then getting into the talk is very helpful. But often what the mind talks is misleading. It is deluding. And if we get into the mind's discourse, then we go down a disastrous course. The mind tells us that people are treating us unfairly, unjustly, atrociously, and we, hearing the mind, then start cultivating going into a pity party or a revenge fantasy. And we start feeling miserable when there is really not much need to be miserable. We start lashing out at people when again there is hardly any provocation for it. So for each one of us, we need to remember what the Bhagavad-gita says. The mind is incredibly fast. In 634 it is said, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramathi balabhadridham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. O Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. And the mind is restless indeed. And how restless? As a stormy wind which can just blow away anything in its path. So, once the mind starts chattering, we so easily become overwhelmed. And if we do not wish to be caught by the chattering mind, then we need to hear something other than the mind. Inside us, our Lord Krishna is also present. And Bhakti Yoga is the process of learning to hear from Him internally in His Super Soul manifestation and externally through His various manifestations. And through the practice of Bhakti Yoga, which connects the internals with the externals. So, if we can avoid the mind's dictatorship, that means we don't obediently, naively enjoy all the good things of life that the mind promises. Then what will happen is, even if after that some thing does go wrong and the mind starts complaining, we won't listen to it, but we will stay absorbed in Krishna. Thank you.